So let's just have a seat this morning. Just cross your legs. Maybe we should just place the right one in the front. And as we come onto our mat, we feel the sitting bones grounded and rooted. So maybe move your flesh around if that helps. So feel yourself sit tight and then let the back get tall. The shoulders roll gently back and down. And then bring that middle of your body, kind of bring it inward. You've got this. Yes. So maybe bow your head and close your eyes. Take a moment to welcome yourself to your space, your good, safe space here. Let this be my reminder that this is a practice for you. So please listen to your body. Know that your space is your safe space to explore, to discover, to rest, have a little fun. So I mentioned I would be starting each practice with some form of affirmation going forward, at least for now. So I chose one today. It is Inauguration Day, as we know. So that means big changes are taking place. So let's use change as our affirmation today. So the affirmation would be, I will embrace change and rise to the new opportunities it presents. Anytime we have a change in our life, new opportunities come. So breathe in and breathe out. On your next inhale, lift the head, pull the shoulders back, send the body slightly forward. And then exhale, we're going to roll back to a seated cat. So holding on to the knees, just roll back chin to chest. Let's do that again. Inhale, come up, maybe press a little further. And then exhale, sit tall, roll back. And then once more, come all the way up. And roll all the way back. This time we're going to roll all the way up, but we're going to walk our hands forward. So just bring the hands down in front of you and then bow the head. Recognizing that here you might feel tight in the hips. This is our first little movement here. So just go with the flow. Just let it kind of loosen naturally. Don't overpress. From here, look up at the fingertips and walk them over towards the left-hand side. So your body comes over that left leg. Bow your nose down towards the knee. And then sweep the right arm up and over, all the way up and back. Allow it to touch down and move right into a side bend. And then coming right back to center, go again. And come up to center and take it over one last time. Hold it here, feel that reach. And then slowly begin to rotate the body down over that right leg as we bow our nose towards our knee. Now we'll go ahead and take that right arm up and over, and then just come over into a side bend to the left-hand side. And then rise to center and back over. And back to center. And then one last time over. And this time coming back to the center, bring both arms up. Let's take a twist to the right. Inhale, get tall through the spine. Exhale, a little press over. Look over that back shoulder. And then release arms overhead. And then twist the other way. Inhale, get tall through the spine. Exhale, press and look over the shoulder. And then coming back to the center, bring the hands, slide them right to the heart. As we fall back just a little bit, take that front leg, which should be your right. Let's go ahead and just kick it out and bring it in, kick it out and bring it in, kick it out and bring it in and put it down. Reach forward As you come back, lift it off the floor. Reach forward, come back and lift it. Reach forward, come back and lift it. This time, reach forward and just hold it. Gentle stretch. Good. Slowly rise back to the center and take that right leg, tuck it back behind you to a nice Z sitting position, sitting upright and tall. Just glide our left hand down towards the top of the mat and then just tip it over. And then lift enough to turn the body, press the body towards the floor. And then lifting back up, rotate back to the front and reach. And then slide back to center, catching hand to ankle and add a side bend. All right, we'll connect our breath to that movement. So inhale, slide down and reach. Exhale, lift, turn, and press. Inhale, turn back to the front and reach. And then exhale, catch the ankle and take side bend. And just one more time. Slide down. Lift and turn, press, exhale. Inhale, lift and reach. And exhale, come back and add that bend. And then let's open up our twist by bringing the left hand behind us, reaching for that left leg with the right hand, and just open the twist. Taking the right hand behind you, flip the knees side to side. Just allow the feet to hover over the floor. Perfect. And then coming right back to the center, bring the left leg in front of the right. And sit up nice and tall. Bringing the hands to the heart, fall back just a little, and let's go ahead and kick the leg out. So here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. Put it down on 4, and reach. Reach, slide back and lift. Reach, slide back and lift. And reach, slide back and lift. And this time, reach and hold. Just bow the nose down towards the knee. And then coming right back to the center, take the long leg and bring it back behind you and find your Z sitting position. This time we'll take that right hand, we'll glide it out towards the right end of the mat and tip over. And then we'll lift enough to turn the body and press down. And then we'll lift and turn the body and reach again. And then we'll come all the way up, catch the hand to the ankle and take side bend. And let's connect our breath. Inhale, slide down and reach. Exhale, lift, turn, and press. Inhale, turn and reach. And then exhale, side bend. Good. Perfect. And then coming back to center, just go ahead, take the right hand behind you, reach for the knee with the left and take an open twist. And then bringing that left hand behind you, flip the knees side to side. Hovering over the floor, engaging the core. And then just one last time, bring it back to the center and extend the legs out nice and wide. All right, sitting upright and tall, maybe put the hands by your side, push the floor. Feel your body get taller. Now bring your toes towards your kneecaps so you feel the feet flex. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, halfway down. Take a breath as you feel the torso lift a little taller. Exhale, twist either way and just reach. Inhale, center twist. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center twist, and exhale, reach. Inhale, center twist, exhale, reach. Inhale, center twist, and exhale, reach. Inhale, center twist, and then reach. Inhale, center twist, and reach. Inhale, center twist, and reach. Last set, and reach. Perfect. And then return to the center. And then as you inhale, lift again. Exhale, glide to one side. And lift and glide to the other. Lift and glide. And lift and glide. Almost as though you're sliding the upper torso over the lower torso. Lift. And lift. Once more. And return to the center. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, simply bow forward. Wide leg, forward fold. Turning this forward fold into a side bend, take the right arm, slide it underneath the left, and then slowly bring that right shoulder right over the right thigh. Send away that left arm, and then lift it up over towards the ear and reach down towards your foot. More is not better, just most important, you keep your body upright and facing forward. Lift the left arm up and then use it to help lift you to center and float the arms down. Well done. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bow forward. Once again, keep those feet in position, toes towards knees, legs anchored down. Just bow down. And let's go the other way. So that left arm slides underneath the right. Glide that left shoulder over the left leg, and then lift, push away that right arm, and then simply bring it up and over as you reach down towards your toes. And then slowly lift the arm back up, and then use that energy to draw yourself back to sitting, and then pull your legs together. Bringing the arms up shoulder height, let's take proper saw pose. So inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist, reach. Inhale, center, twist. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center, twist, and exhale, reach. Inhale, center, twist, and exhale, reach. Inhale, center, twist, and then exhale, reach. Inhale, center, twist, exhale, reach. Inhale, center, twist, and reach. And just one more time. Fantastic. Coming back to the center, arms overhead. Exhale, reach down to your toes. Maybe hook 2 fingers over those big toes. Take a breath in, send the heart forward, the seat back, and then exhale, just bow down. Maybe your elbows go out wide. Anywhere you're comfortable here. Just a seated fold. Looking back towards the feet, maybe we could take it one step further. Maybe your hands can go over the tops of the feet, or maybe if they are at your calves, they can go down to the ankles. Maybe just try and pick one spot that's a little further. Take a breath, find that space, and then exhale to bend the elbows, bow down. Fantastic. Slowly just release and roll back to center. Well done, everyone. How about we transition to tabletop? So bring the knees around, find yourself tabletop position. Hands and knees on the mat. Spread out the fingers. Now with the hands, think about gripping just gently, bending the top little knuckles a little bit. And the thumbs. It's going to take a little pressure off of the wrists. All right, we're going to stay here as we take our cat and cow. So inhale, lower and lift. Exhale, roll the spine up. Inhale, drop the chest, scoop and lift. And then exhale, roll the belly in and up. Inhale, bottom down. Go ahead and drop down, arch the back. Exhale, roll the spine up. And then how about one more time? And roll the spine up. Returning to center, take the right leg and left arm out at the same time. Just hold it a moment. Stabilize. Engage the core. And then switch sides. Just reach. Feel free to maybe reach a little further, flex and point the toe, anything you wish here, but try and keep the hips square to the mat. And then bring everything back down. Fantastic. Tuck the toes. Bring the knees off the floor. Let's move into downward facing dog. So as we come into our downward facing dog, let's walk it out gentle, bending one knee and then shifting, bending the other. The opposite heel presses down. Just take your time and embrace this pose. Let's kind of embrace transitions today. As we talk about accepting change, embracing change, We change in our transitions on our mat from one position to another. So let's focus on just doing it seamlessly and accepting if it doesn't work well for you, it's okay. The end result will be all right. And then let's find our way back into center and just be really still. Breathe in and breathe out. Keeping the left foot grounded, lift the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, just open up the hip a moment. Circle the ankle, go the other way. And then straighten the leg out, bring it out wide towards the side, and hold it there. Inhale, lift it to center, and exhale, put it down. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bend and open up that hip. Circle the ankle, and then go the other way. And then straightening the leg out, we're going to drop it 90 degrees to the left and just pause it there. Challenge. And then lift it right back up and put it down. Fantastic. We're going to start to walk forward to the top of our mat. So take your time to get there. Enjoy the journey. As you come to the top of the mat, take a moment to bend the knees. Collect your elbows in your hands and just hang out a moment. Shake your head, yes and no. And then get rid of any tensions in the shoulders, neckline. Open and close the mouth. Rock towards the balls of the feet and push the hips up a little higher. Rock your arms side to side. Turn your body right and left. Lots of things to do here. Feels good. Now release the hands. And we're going to just roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. So let the fingers leave the floor. Just glide up slowly. As you come to the center of the body, it's important to engage the core. Protect that lower back. As you make that transition from folding to standing, bring the shoulders up to the ears and back behind you. And let's circle a couple more times to settle them in place. Fantastic. And then stand upright and tall. Be strong, mountain pose. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Oh. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Look up towards those hands. Exhale, open wide and bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway, long spine. Exhale, fold back down. Soften the knees. This time, push as you lift. Reaching all the way up and gliding the hands to the heart this time. Inhale, arms circle up. Exhale, open wide as we bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. And this time, fold back down, but take the right leg, step it way back. Bending the front leg, we're going to rise to a crescent lunge. Left foot is in the front, right foot is behind you. Good. Now, as you inhale, push and stand. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, come back up and then open to the right. Inhale, come to center, open to the left. Inhale, come to the center and open to the right. Inhale, come to the center, open left and pause. Taking the back hand down towards the back leg, peaceful crescent. A revolved crescent is quite challenging. Just take it where you can. And then we're going to just reach forward and down. Find your high lunge twist right here. All right, as you inhale, engage the core, press down with that front foot to lift back up. Find your peaceful crescent again. Take your time, even go only halfway if you can. And then bring in the back arm all the way up, pivot around to warrior two. Straightening out the front leg, reach forward, and then all the way down, triangle pose. Then engage in the core. Inhale, rise back to center. Exhale, bend the front knee, warrior two. This time, peaceful warrior. And then right into the mat, cartwheel down, spin the back foot, rise back to downward facing dog. Take a breath and let it go. Lifting the heels, drift forward to a plank pose. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Inhale, drift forward to a plank pose. Exhale, hips up and hips back. Inhale, just kind of move forward like a wave moving forward, and then back, and then one more time. Drift forward, pause here, bring the knees to touch down, and then slowly find your way down, hips, belly, and chest. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, touch down. Maybe lift a little higher this time, full cobra. And then back to the knees, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. This time, step to the front of the mat. Rise halfway and fold back down. Bending the knees, root to rise, standing upright and tall. And gliding the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach out and reach up. Exhale, open wide and bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway, and exhale, touch down. Take the left foot and step it back towards the back of the mat. Bending the front knee, rise to crescent lunge, high lunge. As you inhale, lift. Exhale, open right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open right. Inhale, lift, and exhale, open left. Inhale, lift, come back to the right and pause. All right, our added challenge, tip it over backwards, just even halfway if you can. And then slowly glide forward and down to high lunge twist. Engaging the core, slowly push and lift back up. Find your stability first, and then make that difficult transition into that peaceful crescent. And then sweeping the back arm all the way up, pivot around to warrior two. You've got this. Straightening out the front leg, slowly reach, and then take it down to triangle pose. Engage the core as you glide back to center. As you exhale, warrior two. And then inhale to the peaceful warrior. And then exhale, hands to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Stay here as we breathe in. That simple flow we did shows you that sometimes transitions work easy, sometimes they can be a challenge, but our end result gets us where we need to go. Let's keep that thought. Inhale, drifting to a plank. Exhale, hips up and back. Inhale, just like a wave, roll the spine forward to plank. And then exhale, hips up and hips back. Inhale, drift to plank. Exhale, back. And then one more time, drift to plank and pause. Take one breath here. Exhale, either take the knees down or take a chaturanga. Inhale to full cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. And let it go. Beautiful. Step to the front of the mat. Rise halfway. And fold back down. Bending the knees, let's root to rise. Stand upright and tall. And let's bring our hands to our heart as we take a moment for stability, for a solid foundation. Let's take balance pose. Tree pose on the right-hand side. Bringing that right foot up anywhere that you are comfortable except the inside of the knee. Find your tree pose of preference. Remember, as you find tree pose, the supporting leg is quite active. It's pushing down and pressing in at the same time. You need to hold on to that right leg. Hold on to it, it's fine. Otherwise, hands at the heart when you're ready. Tuck the tailbone under a little bit. Really feel posture check in, tune into it. And then begin to lift the arms up and out. Keep the shoulders soft. Pinkies turned in. Hold right here, 4-5, 4-4, 4-3, 4-2, and a 4-1. Glide the hands to the heart and release your foot back down to the mat and walk it out. Well done. All right, let's take it on the other side now. So bringing the left one up, same thing, you pick, you choose. It's your practice. All right. So same rule applies. That right foot grounds down. That's your support system here. Your leg pushes into the bottom of your left foot. Your tailbone tucks under, your shoulders are back. Your chest is soft. Your gaze is soft. When you feel stable, secure, arms come up. Out, shoulders stay soft. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then for 1. Bring the hands back to the heart and release your feet back to the floor, or we'll just walk them out just a little bit. Well done. Bringing the arms by your side, let's find our chair pose. So have a seat and reach up, and then exhale, stand tall. Take it down and stand tall. Have a seat and stand. This time, have a seat and stay there. Stay right here. Good. Look down at your knees, pull them back a tiny bit more. Maybe send the seat back a little bit and down a little further, and then look back up. Pull the elbows down to goalpost arms, and then just feel that sensation, shoulders, ears. Keep it there as you bring the arms back up. Perfect. Gliding the hands to the heart, take it a little lower. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale, turn to the right and add your twist. Adding another challenging balance, take the left foot and slide it back behind you with your toe just resting on the floor. If you can lift the foot off the floor, keep the knees connected. Flamingo legs here. Perfect. And then slowly bring the feet back, put them down, release to a fold. Soften the knees and rise to stand. And bring the arms back by your side as we come back to chair pose. Have a seat and then stand tall. Have a seat and then stand tall. Have a seat and stand tall. This time to keep your chair pose. Once again, look down at your feet. Pull the knees back a little. Sit down a little lower and then look up. Perfect. Pull the elbows back. Feel the pose. And then keep that sensation as you bring the arms back up. Breathe in, and then bring the hands to heart as we sink a little lower. Breathe in, and exhale, twist left. Chair twist. Try and keep your thumbs in the center of that chest area, not up at your shoulder blade. So really turn through the body. And let's add that second level of challenge. Looking down at the floor, just bend, just put the left toe, right toe behind you a little, and just use it as a kickstand. Find your balance, and if you can, pull the heel up towards the glute and hold it here. Your eyes are down to help solidify this balance pose. Good. If you fall out of the pose, that's fine. Now slowly bring the feet back down and release into a fold. Soften the knees, root to rise. Yes, and bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. And exhale, touch down. Step the right foot back, turning the heel in. Bend the knee, rise, warrior 1. Good. Bring the hands behind the back. Interlace or just connect them any way you are comfortable. Rolling the shoulders up and back. Pull the knuckles towards the floor. Breathe in, fall back just a little bit. And then exhale, humble warrior. Right inside this front knee. Good. And then inhale, releasing the hands, slowly rise up, warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And then exhale, hands touch down. Step back, to downward facing dog. As we come into downward facing dog, put the right knee on the floor and open the gate towards the left-hand side. Dropping the arm to the ear, float the leg off the floor, side table hold. Good. Perfect. Now touch the toe to the floor, and as you lift it, bring the arm towards the leg. Again, touch down and lift. Touch down and lift. And touch down and hold. Bend the knee, catch your ankle. Hold right here. Perfect. Extend the leg long and put the foot down. If you can, slide out to side plank. Stacking or staggering your feet, hold right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hand to the mat, hips up, hips back, down dog. Beautiful. Step to the front of the mat, right foot comes forward, left foot follows. Inhale, half fold, and exhale, fold back down. Bending the knees, root to rise, and bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. And exhale, this time your left foot steps back as we turn our heel. Rise, warrior one. And then exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Take this opportunity to square the hips, to pull the knuckles towards the floor, opening the heart. Breathe in and exhale, bow forward. Shoulder inside of that leg. Push the head towards the floor, humble warrior. Beautiful. And then on your next inhale, begin to rise, releasing the arms to warrior one, open up to warrior two. Beautiful. Hold it here, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, peaceful warrior, and exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, drop the left knee down and open the gate towards the left-hand side. Bring the arm to the ear and lift the foot and the leg off of the floor. Side table hold. Good. Now let's go ahead and touch the leg down. As you lift it, reach for it. And touch it down and reach for it. And touch it down and reach. One more time, reach, but hold. Then the knee, catch the ankle, pull it in. Push the hip forward. You've got this. Beautiful. Extend long, touch down. Feel free to take it from here, side plank. I'm going to skip. My wrist on the side is a bit cumbersome, so I'm going to stay with a side, modified side plank. Perfect. Slowly come back to center and find your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, drifting to a plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, the cobra. How about a child's pose? We've not had one child's pose yet today. So let's sink back deep and hold. Bow down towards the mat. I know I probably could have kicked in that side plank, but I feel it would have been a detriment to my wrist. So I made that choice. And I expect you to make the choices you need to make as well. Perfect. Let's drift onto our forearms and then bring our hips up into a dolphin pose. Take a step back with the feet and then shift forward into a low plank where we'll hold it here. Good. Just hold where you're comfortable. Take a breath. Feel the strength of this pose. Engage that core. Then we'll slowly begin to lift the hips up and back once again. Walk your feet in this time And lift the hips high, push the head towards the floor. And then drop your knees to the mat. Transitioning to puppy dog, which is a much more challenging pose. Place the elbows and the forearms down parallel with each other. Hands are in front of you, fingertips are spread. We're going to go ahead and we're going to tuck our toes, and we're going to start to lift our hips and walk our feet in a little. Hold here. Maybe your gaze stays towards your fingertips or thumbs. Maybe you feel better keeping them. Good. Maybe walk in one more step, lifting one leg up. Put it down and switch. Put it down and walk back. Drop the knees, push back child's pose. Wow. But we slide our hands back towards us as we press up tall on our knees. Bring the arms overhead and press one of your elbows back as we take a stretch. That the puppy pose really requires strength from those triceps. And then switch sides. Perfect. And then simply bring the arms down, bring the right foot forward. Take a breath in as you exhale, just simply move into a deep lunge. We're just going to hold it here today. So feel free to keep the hands on the front leg. We don't want to put our body over that leg. We want to keep our shoulders back and over the back hip. Just hold it there. If that's a challenge for you, reach back with the fingertips. That will help keep your shoulders in place. Good. Perfect. And then now let the body come forward. We're going to walk our foot a couple steps towards the edge, right edge of your mat. Bring both hands on the inside, side by side, and then just adjust the body to transition to a lizard pose. Any variation of a lizard pose, you can stay on your hands. You can move your forearms down to the floor, or maybe just one forearm. You can kind of peel your foot off the floor if that helps you create a little more space. So play around with this pose and see what works for you. Beautiful. Use your breath deep into those hip flexors. Slowly backing it up. Bring your knees back together. Come all the way upright and tall and bring your left foot forward. Take a breath in and then exhale. Just glide into that deep lunge where we will hold it here. And you will just adjust your posture as you need to, adding your arms behind you if that helps. Maybe close your eyes and just tune into what you're feeling right now, how deep you are in this pose, how stable you might feel in this pose. Are there any adjustments you might need to make? Begin to come forward and reach down to the mat. Move that left foot a couple steps towards that left edge of your mat. Bring both arms parallel to each other inside your foot. Glide deep into your lizard pose and find what works for you. Staying high and just shifting and moving is absolutely fine. You can drop down to 2 forearms or 1 forearm, that's fine too. We are all different. That's what makes this world so beautiful. Imagine if we were all the same. How boring that would be. And once again on this side, what are you feeling? Feel the depth of this pose. Slowly, wherever you've chosen to go, begin to back it up. Pull the knee back in place. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And then let's bring the right leg up again. But this time simply drop it 90 degrees to the right and hold it there. See if it feels any different this time now that you're warmed up and heated up, your muscles have been fired and working. And then lift it back to center and put it down. And go for the other side, lifting it up, dropping it over towards that left-hand side and letting it just stay there, parallel with the floor. Engage the core here. Well done. And then lifting it back up, let's put it down. Bringing our feet forward from Alasana. Bring the feet outside of our hands. Take a moment to just root the feet and bring the seat towards the floor. Make any adjustments you need to in this transition to come in to your flat-footed yoga squat. Place the elbows inside those knees, hands together in the center. Push the legs out wider. Bring the thumbs to the sternum. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Making our transition to the mat. If you are comfortable just sitting back, supporting yourself as you do, go ahead. Otherwise, take your time. Come onto the mat. We're going to meet lying down. So roll back all the way back and bring your knees in towards you. Give them a deep hug in towards your body. Well done. All right. Let's start with the 100 today. So let's lift our legs straight up. As option 1, straight up like this. Option 2, you'll lower them about 45 degrees, a little bit further down. And then engaging the core. And remember, to engage the core, draw the spine towards the mat. Pull the hips up towards the rib cage. The pelvic floor tilts in. Lift the head, the shoulders, bring the chin about a fist away from your chest. Reach your fingertips forward, point your toes, engage and squeeze those legs together. Breathe in for 5 and out for 5 as we pump our hands. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Keep going. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Readjust. Concentrate again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3. Last one. Inhale, 2, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stop. Pull the knees in, drop the head back. Take a breath in. If your neck bothers you, you can always put that head down. We build strength as we continue on through our practice. So breathe in. Now the 100 is one of the first Pilates moves you do in any pure Pilates class, and it's geared to heat up, to fire up your internal kind of that powerhouse of yours. All right, let's bring our legs to the sky. Good. And let's bring our arms out wide. And we're going to just drop the right leg down, circle out wide and bring it up. Drop it down, circle it out wide and bring it up. Drop it down, circle wide and bring it up. And drop it down, circle wide and reverse it. Take it wide, circle around and bring it up. Drop it wide, circle it around and bring it up. Drop it wide, circle it around and bring it up. And take it wide and then bring it up. Other leg, lower it down, circle wide and up. Lower down, circle wide and up. Lower down, circle wide and up. And lower down, circle wide and reverse it. Take it wide, circle it around and lift it up. Take it wide, circle it around and lift it up. Take it wide, circle it around and lift it up. And then just once more. And as your feet come together, circle them one way together. 2 3, 4. Let's do one more, and then we will reverse, go the other way. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and last one. Prepare right now, single straight leg extensions. Head and shoulders come up, core engages, reach for the right leg, lower the left to a hover. Take a breath, use your breath. Exhale, pull, pull, switch. Exhale, exhale, 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 switch. Once more. Pull, pull, and pull, pull. Come back to center and drop your head. Bring in the knees, bend them down. Place your feet on the floor and turn towards the front of the room. Finding Pilates legs today. Support the head. Extend the legs out long, slightly in front of the body. Take the top leg up with a point, flex it and pull it down. Use resistance to lift it and as well to lower it. Lift up, flex, put it down. Lift up, flex, put it down. Lift up, flex, and put it down. And lift up, flex, and put it down. Lift up, flex, and put it down. And lift up, flex, and put it down. Pull the knee to the front, kick it out, and push it back. Pull in and kick, and press 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 it back. Just 2 more here, and back, and then we'll reverse it. So from the back, sweep it forward. Stay grounded, stay still, stay rooted to the mat. Sweep it, bend and kick. Sweep it, bend and kick. And sweep it, bend and kick. 4 more. Here's 4, and 3, and 2, and then 1 more into those double toe taps. 2 tap down in the front, and then 2 behind. 2 in front of the leg, 2 behind it. 2 in front, and 2 behind, and 2 in front, and 2 behind. Stack the feet, both of them. Lift up and lower down. Lift up and lower down. Lift up and lower down, and then lift up and lower. Kick the heels back, clam. Bring the knee up, and then lower and lift the foot. Bring the knee up, and then the foot. Bring the knee up, and then the foot. Bring the knee up. Now touch your toe behind you. Bring the knee to touch down. Toe behind you and knee to touch down. Toe behind and knee to touch down. Last time, and knee to touch down. Knee to shoulder and extend long. Knee to shoulder and extend long. Knee in and kick long. And 4 more right here. Pulling in and pressing out. Pulling in and pressing out. Pulling in and pressing out. 1 more. Hold it long as we stir the bubbles forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now backwards for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Pulling the knee in, roll onto the back, cross this leg over the other knee. And then as we inhale, pull the bent knee in a little closer. Exhale, let it go a little bit. Inhale, bring it maybe a little closer. And exhale, let it go a little bit. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, let it go. Next time we will hold it. So bring it in and find your spot. Find that magic spot right here to stretch, to breathe, to be still. Good. Roll to a seated pose. Place that foot just inside of the knee or the thigh. It's fine. Keep your hands on that ankle that is of the bent leg. Take a breath. Push your sitting bones down. Lift the crown of the head tall. Draw the belly in and just pull forward, chest first. Imagine you're trying to get your chin down towards your floor in front of you. Feel that deeper stretch, and then just hang out where you reach that limit, kind of an uncomfortable, comfortable. Or a comfortable, uncomfortable. Mhm. And then sitting right back up. Extend that leg you've just been using out long. And we're gonna walk to the back of our mat. So just open up your legs and start to walk to the back side of the mat. And as we come into position, bring the knees up, feet down and roll back. Bring the knees into you. Well done. Good. Perfect. All right. We're gonna lift up our head and our shoulders, keeping the right knee in close, push away the left. Take a breath, exhale, pull, pull, switch, 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 and pull, pull, switch, pull, 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 pull. Remember, exhale, exhale. And then one more each way. Bring both knees right back in, drop the head down. Bringing the arms out wide, bring your knees to tabletop position and form some circles here. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and go the other way. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then for 1. Touch your right toe to the floor, lift it up, left toe, double tap now. Tap, tap, then lift, tap, tap, then lift, tap, tap, then lift, tap, tap, then lift, tap, tap, and lift, tap, tap, and lift. We've got one more each way. Perfect. And now 1 foot at a time, touch down. Turning to the front of the room, let's take our side legs the other way. So support the head, find that Pilates position, stacking the feet, top leg points up, flex it and put it down. Lifting it up, flex it and put it down. Lifting it up, flex it and put it down. Lifting it up, flex it and put it down. Lift, flex, push down, creating resistance each direction. Flex, point, put it down, and then one more. And then let's bring our knee forward, kick, and send it back. Keep the body rooted to the mat and just swing that leg back. Use your breath here. Inhaling to bend and kick, exhaling to swing it back. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And then on this last one, we're going to reverse. Transition time. Bring it forward and send it back. Bring it forward. Things feel different when we make a change. Forward and bring it back. Let's do 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last time, little toe taps, 2 in the front, then 2 in the back. Tap down for 2, lift and tap down. Tap down for 2, lift and tap. 1 more each forward and back. And then put those legs together, lifting them up for 4, for 3, for 2. And then once more, pull the heels back, clam, lift the knee, drop and lift the foot. And the knee and the foot. Feel those hip flexor open and then close. Open. Now toe behind you, knee to the front. Toe behind you, knee to the front. Toe behind and knee to the front. And toe behind, knee to shoulder, kick it out for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, and for 3, and for 2. And as we hold it long, circle backwards for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and reverse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. We did it. Pull it in, roll to the back. Cross this working leg over this Lower leg, as you inhale, pull it in. Exhale, let it release a little bit. Again, pull it in maybe a little closer. And exhale, let it go. 2 more. Pull it in. And let it go. This time, pull it in and keep it there. So bring it in, flex the feet. And as we come into this deep sleeping pigeon, let it do its work. Feel free to stay still or create some movement. Let's roll up into a seated pose, placing this foot inside the thigh or the knee, keeping your hands on the ankle. Root down with the sitting bones, let the crown of the head reach up. Take a breath in, and then pulling the elbows towards your hips, just go ahead and pull your chest forward over your ankle. Not the leg, not the knee, just over where your hands are. Maybe start to bow the head down or push your chin towards the chest, chin towards the floor. Just an added stretch. It feels really good. And then sitting right back up, extend the leg long. And let's start to walk ourselves back to the other side of the mat. So take your time. This is really good for the core, this little leg walk. And back to the center. Pull the knees in, and it's time to bring yourself onto your back as we now transition to our bridge pose. So rolling all the way back. Bring the heels in close to your bum. Root your shoulders down and maybe tuck them under and slowly begin to lift. Hands down on the mat. Just go where you feel a resistance begin and stay there. Just settle in at that little point of resistance. No need to press further than that. We'll do a couple of these and we'll grow our space through each one. Lower down. Let's prepare to go a little higher. So maybe the feet come in. Start to lift. Using your inhalation, lift up. And once you kind of reach your point of resistance, move your shoulders deeper underneath you in. And then push down with those heels and lift a little higher. Bring your hands down to touch the floor. So settle in here, make any adjustments you might need to be comfortable in your bridge pose. Remember, your feet are parallel. They are not facing the corners of the mat. They are facing the front of the mat. Close your eyes and just tune into what you feel. Know that your upper body is leading the way here. It's open, it's free. Your lower body is just coming along for the ride. So keep your lower back out of it. Let it just do its thing naturally. Take a breath. Then we're going to start to soften the shoulders and roll right back down. As your hips touch down, bring the soles of the feet together and your knees out wide. As we stall out in this complementary pose to that bridge. Place your hands on your belly if you wish. Good. And finally, slide the arms out wide. Bring the left knee up and over to touch the right and look towards the left. Feel free to adjust this twist to whatever position serves you the best. Think about your breath a moment. Take a breath in. On the exhale, open the knee back up to Supta Baddha Konasana and settle here. And then on your next inhale, bring the right knee up and over. As you exhale, allow it to touch down onto the left, and look towards the right side. And here, once again, play around with this pose to get the most benefit out of it. Then on your next inhale, pull the right leg back away, open it up back to Supta Baddha Konasana, and exhale, settle here. On the next inhale, bring the knees to touch. And then exhale, walk the legs out long, bringing the arms by your side. As we just take a moment here, a moment to yourselves to honor who you are, to honor your decision to come to your mat this morning, to honor your choice to take your wellness seriously. So take a moment to be very still, tuning in to your breath. Here, you guys, it's time to start to create a little movement. Whatever pleases you. Sometimes a good morning stretch helps, sometimes knees to chest. Sometimes you're just ready to move to the side and take a couple good breaths. So you make that choice. Take that chance. And after you make those transitions, slowly make your way up to your easy pose. Where we end where we started today. So here we take our hands to our heart as always, and close your eyes and bow your head. We're going to just embrace the 3 C's of life: choices, chances, changes. You must make the choice to take a chance if you want anything in life to change. Namaste.